Hey YouTubers, and welcome back to Tony the Technician channel, and today we're going to be going into the McCulloch 1385, and this is a steamer. This is not going to be your $800 to $1,200 steamer that professionals use. This is going to be a very good affordable steamer, and this is the McCulloch 1385, and they have small ones down to handheld that are run around $80 up to this $200 unit, the 1385, and anywhere in between. So I'm going to be going over this. I think this is a very nice unit for the price. It is highly suggested by a lot of other professional detailers and stuff. So if you're not looking at spending $1,000 and you want something that's a good unit, this is what they suggest. Now, you're not going to get the pressure or anything that you're going to get with a $1,000 unit, but it's still a good unit for the price. So I'm going to get into the details of this, show you everything about it, show you all the accessories, and then stay tuned for future videos where we put this to the test. But a steamer is very handy for not just auto detailing, but even around the house, whether you're cleaning floors, tiles, grout, bathrooms, kitchens, windows. I mean, it is good for a lot of things, and it doesn't just clean, but it also disinfects because of the temperature of the steam. So these things are very handy. So if you guys are looking for it, this is what a lot of people suggest. So that's what I purchased, and we're going to be putting it to the test. But today, let's take a closer look. So the 1385, instead of laying down like a lot of their other units, this one stands up. It does have a handle. If you push a button, you can actually pull this handle up, and you can pull it around. Obviously, it has some pretty large wheels on it. The hose is decent quality. I mean, obviously it's not your $1,000 quality hose, but it isn't like a super cheap plastic one. It's more of like a rubberized feeling, and it actually feels very flexible and pretty durable, especially for the price. So up top here, you have your fill for your tank, and this is a 64-ounce tank, so it's their largest tank on their units. So a half a gallon, and it is suggested to use distilled water or deionized water. Then you have your pressure gauge up here as well, that you always want to make sure is in the green while you're using it. So you'd fill it up, let it heat up roughly 10 to 15 minutes, wait till the needle's in the green, and then you're good to go. So that is the side view of it. On the backhand side, you have your 18-foot power cord. It does have a little holder for it that you can wrap it up. It also comes with a little net, so you can throw some of your attachments in here. The power switch is right here. It is an all plastic housing over the unit. And for the front, you have a 10-foot hose and the holder for the nozzle. So here on this unit, they actually provide you with the pressure dial on the actual trigger assembly here instead of on the unit, so you can adjust it on the fly, which is really nice. And then you got your trigger and your trigger lock, and then up here you have a button, and that is going to lock and unlock your attachments. This unit, I believe, comes with 22 or 23 attachments, so we'll get into all those as well. So that is a look at that. So here's kind of a close-up look. It's actually pretty light as well. So all around, a pretty nice unit for the price. And if you guys have any questions that you want answered about this unit, please just drop it down in the comments. I'd be happy to answer them for you or find the answer for you. But now let's actually get into the attachments. Here you have two extension wands, and they simply lock together here, and you get 36 inches worth of extension. And to release it, you push in the tab and turn, and you pull it apart, or you can just pull it. It's easier if you rotate it though. So you get 3 feet worth of extension there. Then next up, you have your mop heads, and they are microfiber mop heads. You have your standard, and then you also have your scrubbing, which has harder bristles. The dark blue is a harder bristle for scrubbing as well. So nice attachments for the mop attachment. And then next up, you have your 5.5-inch extension, direct extension. So here I have the trigger mechanism or assembly, and you push it into place, and it has a more direct stream. So very nice little attachment there. It is pretty snug for some of the fittings. And then you have your triangle attachment with bristle brushes, nylon bristles. So that is very, very nice. You can also wrap a microfiber towel around here, and you can either zip tie it or clamp it to the back, and that helps with upholstery and everything as well, especially when you don't want to be using the stiff bristle brushes, because they are fairly stiff because they are short. And then with that, you also receive an attachment if you're doing a bigger area. So it has a couple clips here, and you clip it into place, and now you can cover more area, and it's got more nylon bristles as well. Next up, you have your 1.5 inch extensions and scrubbing extensions, I should say. You attach it directly to this attachment, the 5.5, and you have an angle as well for, you know, to help agitate. You have the nylon bristles, and you get 2 of those. So you get 2 1.5 inch nylon bristle scrubbers, and then you get 2 1.5 inch brass ones, which attach in the same manner. And then you have an angled attachment for still direct stream, and this is for getting in those little crevices and around certain areas and stuff like that, which is going to be a fantastic little attachment. Then over here you have a scraper. So you have a direct stream here and a scraper on top, so if you're trying to scrape like gum off. Then next up you have your squeegee. So on the top here you have a row of nylon bristles. You have all of your steam ports here, and then on the back side you have your squeegee. So nice little attachment there, and you can attach it either way. So you can attach it with squeegee up or squeegee down, and it locks in both directions. Then you have your actual mop attachment here. That is your mop attachment to attach your microfiber mops. And then you also have this attachment. So if you don't want to use the microfiber mop heads, you simply take this and clip it into place, and now you have a nylon bristle brush for cleaning large areas. And it does have a swivel and works well with the extensions for cleaning floors and everything. So that's really nice. Not something I would use for auto detailing, but really good for around the house, especially cleaning tile floors and everything like that. Then next up you have a carrying bag for whatever you don't want to use that nylon or the elastic netting for your small attachments that you might use more often. You have a carrying bag as well. Then you have a 16-ounce filling cup for filling your steamer. Now it holds 64 ounces, so you will have to fill this up 4 times in order to fill your tank. Next up you have 2 2.5 inch nylon bristle brushes, so a little bit bigger than your other ones, a little bit more bristles as well. And since these are items that probably wear out over time if using them aggressively, they do sell individual accessories as well, so if you ever need to replace them, you can, but I believe that's why they provide you with 2 of each of those style brushes. And then you have your scrubbing ones. These are 2.5 inch scrubbing attachments, and it connects to the jet nozzle as well. So both of these attached to this 5.5 inch attachment. So you get a lot of accessories here, and that's really good on tough dirt and stuff. So these are obviously something that will probably wear down over time as well. So just keep in mind you do have 2 of each, and you can easily order more as well. But that is it as far as accessories and the unit. So please stay tuned for putting this thing to use and seeing how it performs, and I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, please make sure to hit that thumbs up. Leave a comment down in the comment section if you've used this unit, or if you have used another unit and you think it's worth a mention, drop it down in the comments. And as always, everything I do in my videos that I like, I will leave link down in the description for you guys. This one will be under the auto detailing section. So go ahead and check it out if you're interested. A lot of other items under there as well. So I really hope you guys enjoyed. And if you haven't, please subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.